Hey guys, James again for TFBTV. This week I'm doing a short piece on one of my favorite SBRs, the Yugo M92. And I'm telling you guys, the Yugo M92, so hot right now. So hot right now. Why cancel? Ammo 7.6239, very cheap right now. There's an influx of these M92s and their parts kits all coming in the country. I think I've seen these for under 500 bucks. Like I said in the video, I just bought a barrel in the white for, I want to say, $20 or $30. So right now is a good time to strike. And not only are they really inexpensive right now, but there's actually a lot of manufacturers making not only excellent AK parts, AK grips, AK magazines, stocks, etc., but you have a lot of manufacturers making Yugo specific accessories. So you have manufacturers like Manticore, Samson, Midwest Industries, Magpul. They're all making Yugo specific components now. Really neat stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Check it out.
The Zastava M92 shoots the 7.62x39 round. It's gas operated, just like every AK, air-cooled, mag-fed. It typically comes with an underfolding stock, but having previously shot the underfolder and being generally dissatisfied with it, I decided to opt for the triangle folder, which was installed by Henderson Defense. The handguard is slightly longer than that of the AKS 74U, and it has 3 cooling vents instead of the typical 2. This allegedly leads to better cooling of the gun. Now, the great part about the M92 is the 7.6239 round doesn't experience as much of a velocity loss as, say, the 5.56. So the M92 is an excellent choice for an SBR. For example, the M92 with its 10-inch barrel only loses about 200 feet per second in velocity versus the 16-inch barrel with 124 grain ammunition. That loss is about double, or around 400 feet per second, with the 5.56 M93 in the 10-inch versus the 16-inch. The M92 is a derivative of the M70, which was put into service in Yugoslavia in 1970. The M70 and the M92 have a 1.5 millimeter thick receiver compared to the typical 1 millimeter thick receiver of the AKM, making it much more rigid. One of the shortcomings of the M92 is the fact that the barrel is not chrome lined. The M92 has a hinged top cover, which is a nice feature, unless, of course, you want to install a top cover with an optics rail.
As far as the improvements go on my M92, I added a Strike Industries pistol grip. I tried a few grips, including the Magpul grip, and I just like the Strike Industries grip the best. It's got a very nice thumb index finger shelf at the top, and ergonomically it felt good. There's a good grip, and then there's an easy to remove butt plug. Magazine, of course, Bulgarian Circle 10s. They're considered to be some of the best. I really haven't tried the Magpul mags, even though a lot of people seem to like those. If I remember correctly, the Magpul MOE AK magazines have the plastic retention tabs, whereas the higher end Magpul mags have the steel retention tabs. It's easier to break the magazines with the plastic retention tabs. But I just go with the Circle 10s. They're expensive, but they're the gold standard. Now I've got a Command Arms extended paddle release. You can see right here. It's $10. It's easy to install. I consider it a no-brainer. They make it so you can use your index finger to activate your paddle and drop your magazine if you want to. But to be honest, I just really like the additional ergonomics by the extended paddle here at the bottom. But it's a cheap part and it's an easy install. Just get it. I've got a Tapco G2 trigger. A lot of people have mixed feelings on Tapco components, and they can be hit or miss across the line. However, the Tapco G2 trigger is not only is it a US compliant part, but it's by any measure an excellent trigger. I've got a Manticore Arms forend. I like the polymer a little bit better than the wood, and the Manticore Arms foregrip, you can see, will accept accessory rail pieces. You can get, say, the Magpul accessory rail pieces and add those to this foregrip. They also make a top cover that has Picatinny rail if you decide to add an optic. I haven't done that yet with this. And of course, I've got the Bulgarian 4-piece muzzle device up front. I really don't know what the science is behind the 4-piece brake. I mean, first of all, I think it looks cool as hell. There are people that say that it's for better back pressure. There are people that say that it directs concussion down range. And I don't know if any of that's true, but what I do know, first of all, the one that comes in the M92 is ugly as hell. It looks like you've got a blunderbuss or something like that. You can find video online of people shooting the 4-piece brake, and you can see that it suppresses, god damn it, suppresses. You can find video online of people shooting the 4-piece brake, and you see that it suppresses flash as well as any muzzle device out there that's available for the Yugo right now. So I think that this one's also a no-brainer. I got this 4-piece from CNC Warrior. I purchased this M92 as a pistol from Vector Arms. Then I sent it to Henderson Defense in Henderson, Nevada. And they replaced the trunnion and added the Bulgarian triangle folder stock. This, I think, is the ultimate add-on for an M92. As someone who's owned the underfolder version and the triangle stock version, this is probably the best upgrade that you can make to your M92. It's expensive. It is not a cheap upgrade. It requires smithing, it requires work, and it requires a refinish, but it's totally worth it. And finally, I had the entire gun refinished in gun coat black, including the bolt carrier. The bolt carrier that comes with the M92 is just naked metal, so I think it's a pretty smart idea to just get some gun coat or some Alumahide, spray it down, pop it back in. I've never had any problems. In any case, that's how I've outfitted my M92. There are, of course, other ways to outfit your own M92, but that's the nice thing about them, is that you have options. Some of those accessories are a byproduct of being a derivative of the AK platform, but some accessories, such as the handguard, are unique to the M92, but you still have a lot of options. Midwest Industries, Samson, Manticore, you have a lot of companies that are manufacturing accessories specifically made for the M92. So it's a good gun to accessorize. I think it's a great choice for an SBR. I think it's a great choice for an AK. I think it's a great choice for a 7.62. Parts are plentiful right now. Parts kits are plentiful. Accessories are plentiful. So I think jump in right now. I think I purchased a brand new barrel in the white for this gun for $19 several months back. So strike while the iron's hot with the M92. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's all for me this week. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thank you to Ventura Munitions. Thank you to Grizzly Targets, our sponsors. Thank you to our subscribers and viewers. Have a great week.